For centuries, edible gold was merely fragile metal leaves hammered by hand in smoky forges. But today, we are witnessing the end of this ancient physical era. We transition from the limits of human strength to the precision of biotechnology. At the pinnacle of luxury, traditional methods no longer satisfy the hunger for purity. Under the lens, traditional gold reveals its secrets, microcracks, uneven layers, and trapped impurities that the naked eye could never perceive in a typical artisan workshop. Physical force has reached its absolute limit. To create the ultimate culinary experience, we don't need thin flakes, we need a golden essence refined at the molecular level. Standard gold flakes are often too large and structurally coarse for the body to interact with. They remain external, mere decorations rather than a true part of nutrition. The future of fine dining demands a material so fine it becomes one with the dish, offering a texture that defies the very definition of a hard metal. The era of the hammer is over. As this steel door seals, we leave behind the world of air and dust to enter the realm of pure physics. Inside this chamber, the laws of the ordinary world are suspended. We are creating a void where gold can be reborn in its most perfect and purest form. This is the alchemy of the 21st century. It is a process where science replaces superstition to produce the most expensive edible substance known to modern man. We begin with a solid ingot of 24-karat gold. It sits on a ceramic pedestal, waiting for the energy that will soon tear its atoms apart. The transformation begins with heat. High-frequency induction coils pulse with invisible energy, preparing to melt the very soul of the metal in the absolute silence of space. In the absence of atmosphere, every impurity is purged. At 5,000 degrees Celsius, gold no longer exists as a solid metal. It prepares for its transition. It becomes a boiling sea of liquid light. This is the fourth state of matter, a plasma transition where the boundaries between solid and energy finally dissolve. 5,000 degrees. This is hotter than the surface of the sun. In this extreme environment, the gold atoms gain enough energy to break free and fly. Watch as the gold evaporates. It is no longer a heavy element, but a cloud of individual ions, a golden mist ready to be guided by invisible hands. This is the birth of the plasma storm. In this void, we have created a localized star, a concentrated burst of pure gold energy held in perfect balance. But chaos must be controlled. Powerful magnetic fields act as invisible conduits, shaping the wild gold ions into a precise and directed stream of precious atomic particles. The destination is a specialized polymer film. This material will act as the temporary host for our molecular gold, receiving the atoms with absolute precision and care. As the ions strike the surface, they bond instantly. There are no chemicals or glues used here, only the raw, fundamental attraction of atomic forces at work. We are building a masterpiece, one atom at a time. The resulting layer is so thin that light can pass through it, yet it remains undeniably gold. The beauty of this process is matched only by its complexity. Every second, billions of gold atoms find their perfect place on the waiting surface of the film. This is modern alchemy in its purest form. We are not turning lead into gold, we are turning gold into something far more ethereal and much more valuable. Precision is the only law in this laboratory. A laser monitoring system tracks the thickness in real time, ensuring that not a single atom is out of place. In this realm, a deviation of just 1 nanometer is enough to trigger a rejection. We are creating a material thinner than the wavelength of visible light. Anything less than perfection is discarded. The robotic oversight is merciless, ensuring that only the most flawless molecular structures proceed to the kitchens of the elite. Rapid cooling locks the atoms into their final crystalline lattice. The gold is now permanently bonded, a shimmering silk of metal that feels like air to the touch. This ribbon of light is the result of hours of plasma bombardment. It represents the pinnacle of material science, ready to be transformed into an edible masterpiece. Traditional gold leaf often carries the hidden weight of heavy metals from the forge, but our molecular gold is chemically inert and completely free of any toxins. This is the ultimate safety standard for 2026. Because it is molecularly stable, it passes through the body without a trace, leaving only the memory of luxury. Every batch is certified by the highest global health authorities. We have eliminated the risks of the past to create a food-grade metal that is truly neutral. In the hands of a master chef, this gold becomes a new medium. It is no longer a stiff foil, but a fluid fabric of pure light. Notice how it moves. It flows like a liquid, draping over ingredients with a softness that was previously impossible for a metal to achieve in culinary arts. When applied to a dish, it creates a liquid glow effect. The light refracts through the molecular layers, creating a depth and brilliance that traditional gold lacks. Even the most delicate textures are preserved. This transparency is the hallmark of molecular precision, allowing the natural beauty of the food to shine through the gold. This is more than a meal, it is an experience of light and physics. The diner is not just eating, they are partaking in a scientific miracle. The texture is ephemeral. On the tongue, the gold offers no resistance, dissolving into a sensation of pure, cool smoothness that enhances every other flavor on the plate. It is a fleeting moment of perfection. The taste of the food is elevated by the visual splendor of the gold, creating a multi-sensory symphony of luxury. This is the new standard of high-end dining, where the kitchen becomes a laboratory and the chef becomes a physicist, all in the pursuit of the ultimate bite. The storm subsides, but the legacy remains. Each cycle of the vacuum chamber brings us closer to a future where limits are only a matter of energy. Join us as we continue to push the boundaries of what is possible. This is the Future Factory Lab, where the impossible becomes the standard for excellence. Our journey into the microcosmos reveals a world of order and beauty. Every atom is a building block in this new architecture of edible luxury and science. The vapor deposition process is a dance of physics. It mimics the very processes that occur in the hearts of stars brought down to Earth for us. Behind every gram of molecular gold is a team of dedicated experts. They monitor the variables of pressure and voltage to ensure a flawless result every time. Even the final preparation requires mechanical precision. These golden ribbons are the raw materials for a new generation of culinary artists around the entire world. From Paris to Tokyo, the world's most innovative kitchens are adopting this technology. It is a global movement toward a more scientific and refined way of eating. The material properties are unique. It is hydrophobic and resilient, yet incredibly thin, allowing for presentations that were previously thought to be impossible by any chef. Safety is built into the molecular design. Because we control the size and shape of every particle, we ensure that the body processes it with ease. The cycle of innovation never stops. As the machines cool, we prepare for the next evolution in our quest to refine the most precious metal on Earth. The result is art you can eat. It is a fusion of taste, texture, and technology that defines the very essence of modern, high-tech molecular gastronomy. It is a transformation of value. We take the raw wealth of the Earth and refine it into a transcendental experience that feeds both body and soul. We operate at the threshold of the known. Every atom is positioned with intent, creating a material that is as much a mathematical formula as a food. The environment reflects the product, clean, precise, and uncompromising. In this space, there is no room for error, only the pursuit of absolute golden perfection. This collaboration is the key. By bringing together the best of both worlds, we have created a luxury that is grounded in the reality of advanced physics. Across the world, this light is a beacon of progress. It represents the height of human ingenuity and our eternal desire to consume the beauty of the stars. The technology is universal. The same precision used to power our digital world is now being used to enrich our most intimate culinary and sensory experiences. In the end, it is about the light. The way this gold captures and reflects the world around it creates an atmosphere of warmth and timeless luxury. As the day's work ends, the machines rest. But the gold we have created will go on to provide unforgettable moments in the world's finest dining rooms. From one solid block, we have created 1,000 ribbons of light. This is the true meaning of the modern alchemist, to multiply beauty through science. We thank you for joining us on this journey through the molecular world. Stay tuned for more explorations into the high-tech future of our global food. Each piece is a treasure. When science meets the culinary arts, the results are nothing short of miraculous, turning a simple meal into a legendary event. The speed of the ions is incredible. They travel at thousands of meters per second before coming to a soft landing on the surface of the film. Thermal management is critical. We balance the extreme heat of the gold with the delicate nature of the polymer substrate to ensure a perfect molecular bond. For a brief moment, the gold shows its true spectral nature. This shimmering effect is proof of the incredible thinness and purity we have achieved in the lab. The material reacts to heat in fascinating ways. It allows chefs to shrink wrap their creations in a layer of pure gold, creating a seamless metallic finish. We are scaling the future. This facility is capable of producing enough molecular gold to supply the world's most demanding restaurants with consistent, high-purity material. Rigorous testing is our foundation. We ensure that the gold remains bonded and stable, maintaining its molecular integrity from the lab to the very first bite. Luxury is about choice. We provide the tools for diners to interact with their food in new and beautiful ways, making every plate a unique masterpiece. There are no gaps in our perfection. The surface is a continuous field of gold, providing a level of reflection and shine that is simply unparalleled. Documentation is the final step. Every batch is tracked and traced, ensuring that the history of every atom is known and verified for our discerning clients. The joy of the guest is the ultimate goal. All the science and technology serve this single moment of wonder and delight at the dining table. We use light to shape light. Laser cutting allows us to create intricate gold patterns that can be applied to the most complex and delicate food structures. As the sun sets, we are reminded that our work is a tribute to the elements. We take what the universe provides and refine it for humanity. The applications are endless. From solid food to liquid luxury, our molecular gold is redefining the boundaries of what we consider to be edible and beautiful. This is the journey of the gold, a path of extreme temperatures, vacuum voids, and magnetic fields, all leading to a single, perfect moment of culinary bliss. Thank you for watching the Future Factory Lab. We invite you to experience the gold of the future, where science and luxury are truly one.